Ba-ba-doo-ba, ba-ba-doo-ba. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Starting this Cullahvision. It's like television. What's up? What's going on? Who's that? Leo. What's up, Leo? How you doing? How you doing today? Surviving? How's Katerina? Did you clean Did you clean your kitchen today? I'm just gonna finish off this bottle of whiskey. And then I'm gonna play some music. You know. Oh man. Oh, just getting ready for it. Gotta get focused and gotta get ready. Cheers. And I set up what's up, Treach? How's it going? Just about to, I set up some new stuff back there. I'm gonna mess around with my electric guitar and all those things. But first things first, I gotta pour myself ceremonial glass. Cheers to everyone. Happy Friday. And yeah, let's just get the juices flowing. That's what I say. Let's flow the juices. Let them be flown. Flow the juices. Juice the flows. Juice it. Juice it. We're juicing. Check that out. How's that? The juices. Deuces on the juices. Deuces. Deuces. Deuces on the juices. Deuces on the juices. Deuces on the juices. Deuces on the juices. I'm gonna deuce on your juice. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna deuce on your juice. Let's get some percussion going, huh? Percuss. Let us percuss. I was messing with this. Sorry, well. that sound. Gonna juice it, gonna juice it. We're gonna pie, gonna see, gonna try, gonna be. We're gonna be, gonna try. We're gonna try to be what we can be. We're gonna try what we can. We're gonna try what we can. We're gonna try if we can, and we do what we can. So we try if we can, we do it. So why can't you be anything you wanna be? I don't know. 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 doing out there? Everybody doing well? Doing fine? Doing groovy? All those types of things? You know. It's Friday night. It's a beautiful day here in Milwaukee. And I can see through the window a beautiful peach sunset. Isn't that nice? Right in my field of vision with a cloudless sky. Hey, Mr. Right. Hey, Mr. Wrong. Hey, trouble and strife. Hey, sorrow, won't you be my wife? Woman, tell me your name. Let me have my life reclaimed. Waiting, wondering all of my life. Try to love you with all of my might. I'm the soul challenger, I'm the rogue damager. Now behold all the cold and the straight magical. Cause the sky brings floods and the strong grow weary. The heroes spill blood in a blast and a fury. Pray on your power and pray to your father. Cause all of the quakes in the universe resonate to your heartbeat and your fate. Something like, yeah, what is that? What's that song called? I'm starting to overheat. Gonna leave it at the cliffhanger. Woo-wee. It's warmer in here now. It's warmer in here now. Sweating. Oh man. What's up, Treach, Smokey, Leah? How you guys doing? Week was good. Things are happening like every week. Every week is another week. You know what I mean? That's the best I can do. That's the best I can do right now. Every week is 7 days long. 7 days longer. I don't warm up my voice. It starts to crack. Yeah, I'm messing around. I'm getting the latency better with this this whole looping. Like I was able to do a much faster song right there, and it felt much more natural. And I am finally honing in on the whole experience and getting the real mic up in there. Before I had like the microphone routed through the keyboard and yeah, but now I just routed it. I just used my little mixer and routed it through a little mixer back there. Let's see, you can see it right in the back where you see all those wires, like that red wire and that black wire, like right where there's that blinking light at the little keyboard in the back. Right behind there is a little mixer where there's that red wire and a black wire and a bunch of wires. That's like 4 or 5 different things going into there. And then that all goes into the interface next to it that plugs into the computer. And then, yeah, then the Ableton push controls it. Controls the computer. You know what I was gonna try? I didn't get the song request thing done. It's almost done. Had some other things work on, but it should be, planning to continue to do these every Friday, and start building something regular. It's like having a good amount of fiber in your diet. Leo McCullah asks on Facebook, how do you turn rainbows into sounds? I think you should ask Pink Floyd. I think I figured out. The rainbow is a spectrum of all the colors, and I don't know, people say that there's correlations between sounds and like the circle of fifths and the relationship between the geometrical relationships between all pitches and overtones, like that you can overlay that over the color wheel, and then in the same that they're more or less similar geometrical frameworks. You know what I'm talking about. Well, let's go back to playing some music, huh? Psych, I'm actually gonna use this see, because I wanna see these lyrics to a song you guys might know. To look it up. But I can do one of these. It's been a while since I played one of these things. Harmonica is, oh man, it's a lot of tune. It's just a little out of tune. It's just a little out of tune. Don't throw it away just because it's out of tune. Doesn't mean it's worth a thing. Don't throw it out. Don't throw it out. Okay. This is a song that's like maybe, how old is this now? Probably 7 or 8 years old. Is my guitar out of tune? Was that what? No, this harmonica is flat. So I gotta tune this guitar up just a tiny bit. I don't know at all. You know where I'm heading, 'cause I think I'm bound to fall. You think that I'm some strong man, but I know it ain't so. I still have much to learn. Oh, I know, I know. Open the door, open the door. Let me through, let me in on you. Oh wait, you know this? Before I do the harmonica solo, I'm reading my notes. This is harmonica in G, and this is in C, I believe. And that's probably why I'm very confused. Hold on. Maybe I gotta trust my notes, because my notes are never wrong. Oh, that's so much better. Oh my God. Still a half step up. We'll get through this song. Cry for, but I do it anyway. I haven't dreamed like I used to. I feel my mind has gone astray. When will I travel to the other world of old? I just want to feel compassion, but my heart stays cold. I will sing myself a lullaby, try and cry my pain away. Open the door, open the door. Let me through, let me in on you. Hey, that's a song I haven't played in a long time. Garrett Beth on YouTube. Sorry, on Facebook. Garrett Beth. What's up, Garrett? That's an original song. That's an original song I wrote 8 years ago. The harmonica thing, I just played it a little bit earlier today, and I was like, you know what? What about that song? What about that song, Otherworld Lullaby? It's a good song, you know. And there, you guys can see the guitar then. That's much better. Well, now let me just try it again, you know, because this live stream is really just me practicing and failing out in the open. And the life of a studio musician is not glamorous. Half the time you're out of tune. That's right, Garrett. You just gotta find your own tune. We're all just trying to find our own tune. I don't know if I want to play that song. I could, you know, I'm sure I can come to something, but I feel like I want to stand up for that. Let me do. It's just like switching. I want to do the Otherworld Lullaby. Trying to keep the energy, so I'll fuck around with Blazing Day, like in a sec, or some other time. Let's keep that. Walking alone in the pouring rain, no one to talk to, no one to call my name. I'm wasting away in my heart is heavy. I feel like crumbling. I feel my life so slowly by. one's around to see me die. But I say, hey, how long's it gonna rain for? Tomorrow's probably gonna bring sunshine. Rain is cold and I need to find my home. Where is home? It seems I've taken the wrong road. The lights are here, the dim end. They sure ain't growing bright. I've gone this far and I know that this ain't right. And the rain turns into an ocean. And I've gone and I will flow. I'm drowning in my own sorrow. No one's around to see me die. But I say, hey, how long's it gonna rain for? Tomorrow's probably gonna bring sunshine. Keep on thinking about my bed I'm gonna bed I'm gonna sleep on. Through the rain, through the darkness, through the sadness, through the pain. And then the rain turns into an I'm not sure that I will flow. What's the next one? Yeah, we'll end it right there. I keep forget for some reason. And I'm not sure that I will flow. I'm drowning in my own sorrow. Oh dang! I always forget drowning in my own sorrow every time. Just something about that line escapes me. Okay, that's nice. So we brought it down with the acoustic guitar. That's nice. We've been messing around. We're just messing around on this. I'm glad to get that harmonica off my chest. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we're all, we're just doing the thing. That's one that I got to learn. Garrett, were you on Facebook and then you went to YouTube? Is that because I said Garrett on YouTube? And then you moved to YouTube? Smokey, Pop It. I'm glad. Yeah, I hadn't played these songs in a while. There's so many songs to play, and I like warm up with them, and then I don't know. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to just like do them live and just like explore them live. I don't know. There's something. I know it's probably not that entertaining to watch, because I'm sure you guys have heard the songs and you have this familiarity with it, but I don't know. I mean, I'm learning them. I just made them like 8 years ago, and I have to like refigure them out. That's I went down to Chicago, didn't know where else to go. I was paid to shoot a man, I just shot him in the nut. That's a good one. I see the fire. Oh, Leo played the Disney Robin Hood chase music. Oh, you know what? I know some of that. Robin Hood and Little John walking to the forest. I don't know what those are. You know what? I like that song a lot. So, I learned it once when I was a kid, and I made like a remix of it. I think the guy's name is Joe McGoldrick or McClintock or something. That's Robin Hood and Little John walking to the forest. Robin Hood themes song tabs. That's a high note I never can do. I've always tried to do that. I can never do it. I'm doing the wrong technique. It's just too high. No, what is it? What's the song called? Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest chords. Oodalolly. Right, oodalolly, oodalolly, golly, what a day. Never ever thinking there was danger in the water. They just guzzled it down. Never screaming that a scheming sheriff and his posse was a watching them gathering around. Purse my lips. Well, I'm doing like the tongue. In that song, he doesn't do the lip one. He does the. It's the like through your teeth, through like the back of your. Roger Miller, that's his name. I was way off. Roger Miller. Roger Miller, Oodalali. Yeah, that's the one. Hey, Deity Paranormal on YouTube. What's up? Okay, here we go. It's just like a bluegrass tune. D minor 7th? The second part is the one that I'm gonna have to learn, but I can do this. I can. Robin Hood and Little John. I'm gonna change the key because it'll be easier. Just a little bit higher in my range. Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back for what the other one has to say. That's it, yeah. But then there's never thinking they were danger in the water. They just needed to go down. Never seen out a steaming sheriff and his posse was a watching them together in a ring. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We can do it. He does a different. I remember like Roger Miller's guitar style is different than that, and I remember like really trying to like learn his. He does something different, where he doesn't play it like the way I'm playing it, but you know, we'll just interpret it, right? All we can do is interpret. But I don't know. I don't know if it's the same as the. I think that's a. All right, let's do it. Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other one has to say. Reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Oodalali, oodalali, what? Okay, we got it. Having such a good time. Oodalali, oodalali, golly, what a day. Never ever thinking there was danger in the water. They just drinking, they just guzzled it down. Never screaming out a scheming sheriff and his posse was a watching them and gathering around. Robin Hood and Little John run through the forest, jumping fences, dodging trees and trying to get away. Contemplating nothing but escaping, finally making it. Oodalali, oodalali, golly, what a day. Oodalali, oodalali, golly. No, that the ending part doesn't. Golly, what a day. Golly, what a, I don't know how to. Golly, what a day. Alright, let's do that from the top now that we know it. Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other one has to say. Reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Oodalali, oodalali, golly, what a day. Never ever thinking there was danger in the water. They were drinking, they just guzzled it down. Never screaming that a scheming sheriff and his posse was a watching them and gathering around. Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest, jumping fences, dodging trees and trying to get away. Contemplating nothing but escaping, finally making it. Oodalali, oodalali, golly, what a day. Golly, what a day. That's a fun song. I'd have to hear I have to remember the picking on that. But it's just like that's like a total bluegrass tune, like arrangement, just GCD that. all those bluegrass type vibes. Sarge, what's up on Twitch, man? How's it going, dude? What's up, Sarge? I think I'm gonna go back with a banjo. It says Pop It on Twitch. What's up? It's going. It's Friday, says Sarge. Yeah, it's Friday, man. Another day, another Friday. Another week, another Friday. Another day in paradise, right? Isn't that what people say? Living the dream. That's what people say when they are not living the dream, right? That's like, hey, how's it going? That's like, don't want to talk about it. I'm living the dream. I'm intubated in a dream. Yeah, let's go back to the. Excuse me. Let's mess around with some other things. We're just messing around. Damn. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can help myself. That fun fact, the song I Want You to Be Kind to Yourself is a Christmas song. What is that? Jack Frost nipping at your nose. The I want you to be kind to yourself. It's a little too harsh. want you to be kind to don't hold it all in your chest. Please give yourself time to rest. Don't hold it all in your chest. Please give yourself time to rest. Don't hold it all in your chest. Please give yourself time to rest. I want you to. Want you to. I want you to be kind to yourself. That's a nice song. Ba ba ba. See da 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 da. Ba da da. Blah 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 blah. Goodness, that's not professional. Ian, be a professional. Now listen. Okay. I'm trying to get some drums up on this bitch. Can we get some drums up on this bitch? Please? Oh, look at that. It's gonna be warm. It's gonna be a nice warm kit. It's gonna be warm because I'm really warm right now because it's the first day. Hold on. What I was saying was, it's the first day. It's the first warm day in Milwaukee. It's like 70 degrees, which is pretty warm. And yeah, it's sweaty. So let's get warm. It feels warm. I don't know. This thing's called Warm Kit. It's a warm kit. So let's just. Okay. How's everybody doing? Oh, we got Kayla McCullah coming in on Facebook. What's up, Kayla? I catch up on it. Oh yeah, yeah. We're just. I don't know. I'm getting. It's starting to get more comfortable. The more and more I play it, and those are all just improvisation. So play a couple. I figure I'd come on these live streams, do a couple songs that just at least working through some of the songs that I know. Play a couple improv beats and things, and fuck around with some shit, and yeah, and then just hang for a little bit. Yeah, we're getting warmer. That's for damn sure. You guys like this shirt? This is crazy. It's like people were saying this should be on the front. What do you think? Do you think that's a better front? I don't know. It's like, because I have one with the Cullahvision, like right above here. I wonder, like, some people have told me, like, I don't know. I think there's something about the space that this has that I kind of like. Hey, Dwinwin Underhill on Facebook and Marufukara. What's happening, Marufukara, on Twitch? And Nick Vasulian is Vasilio on YouTube's. Yeah, they're good. Dwindwin, is that a Welsh name? Dwindwin, or is that something else? Dwindwin. It's like my whiskey reserves are dwindwin. No, actually, it was Kayla here. Kayla gave me this whiskey, which I am partaking now with these live streams on Friday, which allows me to relax a little bit. It's called Redbreast. Single pot still Irish whiskey, aged 12 years, matured in the finest oak casks. Irish distillers, Middleton Distilleries, Middleton, Cullah, County Cork. That's my. I was trying to go deep with that. It wasn't as. I was trying to be very. I was trying to get a rough accent there, like more country, but it was. Dwindwin. We'll know more. Are you Welsh, or is that just a Welsh name? Dwindwin. Because Underhill is the last name or the surname of Bilbo and Frodo, right? So I'm assuming that's a shout out to some Tolkien. Yeah, Kayla must like me. This is really solid. The solid stuff. This is last year's, so it's finally done. And she gave me another one, so I have a whole nother one. So thanks, Kayla. Everybody who's on any chat room that's here, just say thanks, Kayla. Thank you, Kayla. Kayla. I'm gonna write it too. Thanks. Great older sister, taking care of her musician brother who just needs to just chill out with some whiskey. You hear that, Kayla? People are thanking you. No, yeah, that's yeah. So I'm just I'm gonna do these live streams every week now, at least for the foreseeable future, until I can start Aburpa Banerjee. What's up on Facebook? How you doing? Happy Friday. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing these live streams every Friday. Until I don't know. They were playing some music in my neighborhood earlier, and so until I start until there starts being shows, at least Fridays. But I have to say that I'm probably going to be doing these live streams at least for the next month or two. Probably July seems to be like unless there's something else in the future that happens. July is when I'm going to start like probably playing around Wisconsin. And Nick, you're asking when am I going to start touring? Yeah, I was just thinking about that earlier today, and probably going to start touring. I hope if everything's going the way they are and there's not like a second wave of this coronavirus, then probably September, October. Like that's the stuff that's more reasonable. The later in the years, like I have to book things 3 months in advance, so I can't, and everything's just so up in the air. So I have to start over with my whole tours. But East Coast and West Coast are my thing. I might just end up packing some smaller tours maybe in, or I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I got to take it one day at a time. But that's the plan, man. The plan is to tour. And Watech, how do you pronounce that name? Watchtech Kapura. Is that on Facebook? Hey pal, I came for a second to tell you how much I appreciate your music. Well, I appreciate that comment. Thanks, Watchtech. What? I feel like that's not how you pronounce it. The J's never are pronounced J's. When you're in Maryland, D.C. area, hey dude, I'm definitely coming to the Maryland, D.C. area because I have a lot of really good friends in Baltimore and D.C. So that will 100% happen, Nick, and I would love to share whiskey with you. That'd be a great time. I'm looking forward to it. But Watchtech, yeah. How do you pronounce your name, Watchtech? Is that you always do dig it, man. Not gonna lie, I've noticed it's a pattern. It's a pattern with Nick, as he digs it. He's always digging it, and I'm glad because I'll keep filling it. I'll keep filling it if you keep digging it. But yeah, well, I might end with another one last little ditty or something, and but I don't think I'm gonna keep these to an hour and a half hour. It's hard to tell with these live streams. Like I was gonna ask everybody what's the best time and what's the best timing. It seems like, I don't know, for me later works better because it's just kind of fun way to end a weekend for me. But I know that everybody in Europe probably is fast asleep. So I want to make sure that everybody's hearing it, but at the same time, sometimes it's nicer to just let loose on a Friday during the evening. Also, I got roommates and all that stuff, but try to say Wojtek, but with ha. I don't get it. Try to say, is it Wojtek? Yeah, Wojtek. That's what I figured. The J's are never Waj. They're like, yeah. Leah on Twitch says later for me. Smokey, you want them at 10 p.m. Isn't it 10 p.m.? No, Smokey, you're 2 hours after. Later. You guys are night owls. I mean, that's maybe I should do that. Maybe every Friday I should stay up past my bedtimes. Hold on, let's see if this guys hear that?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna try and see if you guys can
But I don't know at all. You know where I'm staying, 'cause I don't know where.
Roger that. Roger that. Okay, I forgot to add the audio source. This is what happens when you do things on the fly.
Open the door.
There we go.
Let me through.
That should work.
Let me in on you.
What I was saying is this song, well, first of all, I'm noting that this license generator is broken. And there's no song notes. So essentially, I transferred over all these songs from an old website, and some of the formatting just got all screwed up. But this song is really about the despair of death. Because if you guys know me, I sing kind of a lot about that. I'm trying to find. Sorry, this is the other world. Because I think it's something that people don't talk about enough. Death, because I think people are really afraid of it, and myself included. And I just feel like you hear that that's one of the only things that you can rely on, if not the only thing. Like someone said, I forget who says this, but it's you only die once, you live every day. Because people always say like YOLO, you only live once, and you only die once, and you live every day. I like that. So this song is about the other world, and the other world. Can you guys see this? No. Yeah, it went into a new tab. Son of a bitch.
I will sing myself a lullaby, trying to cry my pain.
The other world is a paradisical fairyland. It's usually described as that. So it's kind of like heaven. You know what I mean? It's like in the Voyage of Bran. It's an island to the west, and it's kind of this other place, where when you don't have any of the fleshly constraints of the animalistic humans, it's just your consciousness. It's just kind of like it's the world where the dead go. It's where the spirit remains. This is just a story, right? I'm not preaching anything here, but this is just one like mythological interpretation of this idea. And a lot of it is in the Voyage of Saint Brendan, which is an epic tale of an Irish. He's an Irish saint. One of the 7 saints of Ireland, and actually is a fucking badass. Like Saint Brendan has some of the coolest things happen. He basically is like Odysseus in the sense of he goes on this epic quest through all these different trials and tribulations, and yet everyone still looks to Saint Patrick as the main Irish saint. In that, I mean, that's for another time, but yeah. So this is just like kind of, I feel like a lot of this I'd like to go in depth with some of the songs and what they mean and where they come from, because a lot of these songs have, they come from somewhere and they come from an intention, and like, I don't know, I think deeply about all these tunes, and I figure, if you guys find appreciation in them, maybe there'd be some value in looking at least the origins of how I interpreted it, because one of my favorite things is how people interpret the songs totally differently than me. So I get a little hesitant to like talk about what it means to me, because I don't want to corrupt that, and maybe corrupt is a strong word, but I don't want to, influence people's interpretations, and because that's, it's a beautiful thing to me how people interpret things differently. So yeah, I've been looking into these types of stories of the other world and the hero's journey and stuff. So the song itself, it's amazing how some of these songs I can go back to them later and read them and seriously, fuck this weird formatting of this RN stuff. It's very I'll fix that. You know what? Let me just do it right here. I don't think this is going to. I don't think there's any security issues of me doing this live streaming, logging into my back end. Should just be able to edit this. Here we go. You guys are getting what it looks like to be in the back end of the Cullah.com. This is some old data that's not formatted correctly that I'm formatting. Isn't this is peak excitement. Who am I? I feel like Cullahvision was a lot like Be Love Not Fear in a lot of ways.
Who am I? Who was I? Who can I be tomorrow? On the road of life, a light shines down and paves the way for me. A ways to go, some ways to go. I can only be the man I'm supposed to be, but most of all, I'm the ghost of love. Ooh. I silly fall right down to get back up again.
Again with this shit here. I think this whole album this happened to.
Who was I? Who can I be tomorrow?
I just remember making this song, and at the time I made this song, I was working at this like corporate job with this Fortune 100 company, and it was like a company that made credit card terminals and like money transaction from it's like essentially, yeah, they just moved money, and it was this giant legacy technology. Like they had all these tandem machines, these old like computers that dealt with all these transactions, and the transactions essentially, like, I remember my boss telling me that every year, oh shit, we got some pretty beggar boys coming in on the Twitch. This is some This is very dramatic stuff, everybody. We got people on this whole place is getting overrun right now by some pretty beggar boys. We got Cheems, the very good doggo, and Pretty Beggar coming in on Twitch. What's going on, guys? I was just winding down and just kind of going through some of these old tunes that I've been vibing on. It's good to see you guys. How you guys been? Did you guys just come from figured out how to raid? So what is that like? Is that how you go? Is that how you go from one Twitch? Like, were you live streaming and then you had to come here? Because I just saw that because I just got my 50 follower, so I think like we can like stream together or something. I'm not really sure. Cheems, the very good doggo. Yes, sir, Cullah. I'm a very good doggo. I'm the best doggo. You and the puppy that my mom and sister and dad have at my house too. This little puppy is the goodest doggo you could ever imagine. Pretty Beggar. Your whole viewership at the end of your stream comes to watch a new channel with you. Oh. Okay, so you can just... So a raid is just like when it's done, you move... Okay, cool. Hell yeah. That sounds cool. I'm sure... yeah. James A, 50 followers. Yeah, dude. Thank you. I was glad. Yeah, let's do a co-stream. That'll be fun. We can mess around. Talk about the pit barbecue. You know. Let's Yeah, well, I was just going through some of my tunes and winding down. I was just live streaming, just messing around with this machines I got back here, and starting to get the hang of it. I realized there was some latency these last couple times, and so I turned the buffer rate down on that other device, and it's so much smoother now, and I was able to get some beats going that were over 100 beats per minute, because you know there wasn't that extended delay. Pretty Beggar, did Pat play with you tonight or solo streaming? Just solo streaming, man. You know, Pat. I think Fridays he likes to spend with his gal, and I think now he knows I've been live streaming. He gives me the space to be a little loud and to sing and stuff, and which I appreciate, because it's nice. Yeah, fine tuning it. I'm fine tuning the whole thing. And messing around. You want to hear what I was messing around with? Let's check this out. So I got this setup here, but can you read the text on the left, or does that need to be like? Or does that need to be some other? I don't know. You can kind of read it, right? James. That's right. For the boys. All right, let's see. I'll show you what I was fucking with. You guys just raided this place and made this. You shot some life into this stream. We're gonna keep going. We got to do it when the Pretty Beggar boys come. So, Micah, I got this keyboard, this Juno, and guitar, my guitar and my bass, all coming through a little Behringer mixer, and then that gets routed just through this little Behringer USB interface, and that thing with this Ableton push comes in through Ableton. I'm not really sure what I was working on. Lord have mercy. Let's do it one by one. So I was fucking out. This is the first thing I started with, just to get some energy moving, coming out fast. Do you wanna be? Do you wanna know? Do you wanna be? Yo, thanks to the pretty beggar boys coming in, raiding my Twitch. It's much obliged. That's a very nice thing to do. Yeah, we'll have to co-host or whatever it is. You know, we'll have to do one of those things. One of those things, you know. We're gonna do one of them. We're gonna have to do something. Whew. Okay, we got Mr. Lasers in here now. Cheems, Pretty Beggar, coming in on Twitch. Appreciate it. Yeah, brought back. We went full circle. Went just played the little riff that started the whole thing. So that was perfect. That's a beautiful way to wind this thing down. You can tell it's Mr. Laser, you got Cullahvision in the mail the other day? Hell yeah. I'm glad it made it to you. Glad it made it to you safe. Yeah, it's really fun for me to do some of that stuff, to send them all out, you know. It's really, I know, I get to make my own little tea, and I get to make some stickers. I don't know, it's fun. I don't know. It's a very therapeutic thing to like package up all the stuff, and it really puts in perspective how many awesome folks are out there, and I wanted to make sure that I could do something special for everybody. So I would plant that sage seed as soon as possible. Plant those sage, just get some dirt, just plant it, and keep watering it for about a week every day, just a little bit. Keep the soil moist. And then in like a week or two, some people say it could even last 2 weeks for germination. And then once you germinate that thing, you're golden. Germination. You know what we're going to do before we leave? We're going to do the same thing as we did last time, and I'm going to mess around with and put some crazy sounds. We're going to do the camel space. Yeah, this is one of my favorite instruments favorite VSTs that I've ever got in the whole wide world. So let's mess around. Let's mess around. What's you see, this thing is fucking cool, man. You guys want to see? Here, hold on. I'm gonna change this. It's you know. You don't talk about. There it is. Check this out. It's called Camel Space. Version 1.42. It's discontinued. You guys, this thing is interesting. So there's a gate, which is a sequenced gate, which means like imagine every like pulse is like one of these columns. So it's like, you know, for this is 16 columns, so it's 16 pulses. So like you could call that 12. What is it? In 4/4. There's 4 measures of 4, whatever. So like, so here this when the thing is lit up, that means it is allowing sound to come through. When it's not there, and you can see this comes from every varying degree. When it's not there, no sound comes through. So if I turn this back on, you dig? Franco's Films on YouTube. What's happening, man? What's the crack? What's crack-a-lackin'? So yeah, this thing's a fun thing, man. Oh wait, you guys couldn't see that the whole time. I'm sorry. I put that over there. Maybe you could, but yeah, it's a fun little thing. It's got some great delay. It's got a filter and another filter and auto pay. In auto pay. That's auto pan. Well, there's a lot of things happening right now. That's the reverb, obviously. Okay, let me turn this off. Let me start from the beginning. There's still all these things on. So this enhancer, this is a saturation, which just means like give it some oomph, saturate that motherfucker. It's been saturated, and there's an exciter, which makes everything very exciting. We're all very excited. Not anymore. No. Exciters are usually good for like, not for vocals as much. Exciters are, I think, personally, but maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. They have their place, I'm sure. I'm sure they have their place. Then reverb, of course. We all know reverb, which makes it sound like I'm in a basement, like a cavernous space. And then this is the transgate, like I was talking about, where it this has some interesting settings. I think for this particular way that it's set up, this transgate doesn't really work very well. But then there's the delay. The delay. The delay is at a quarter and a quarter star. And quarter star is slightly different. So if I were to put these both in quarter, you can hear it really on beat, 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 on beat. See that? But then I put it back to star. Right, it's just slightly off. Put them both on star. So I think it's like. It starts a little later. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Okay, now we're going off the rails. Now we're going off the rails. This is becoming sensible creatures on this crazy place that we call Earth. Okay, there's only so much of this I can do. I appreciate everyone's tuning in. I'm gonna have to end this stream, and we're gonna do it again next week. We're gonna do it again next week, 8 p.m. You know, until we get some people who are complaining. 8 p.m. sounds good to me, I think, and it works. So one step at a time. Pretty beggar. I mostly use exciters on buses or full mixes. Just add some of the higher frequencies to make things sound thicker and fuller. I could see that as on a bus. That makes sense. Just like sharpen some things. I can understand that. So I hope you guys had a wonderful Friday. And you hear that? Someone's outside. Dang. He quieted down. That's too bad. I was going to get you guys in on the fun. Yeah, Smokey, thanks for letting us hang. No, thank you for hanging. Thank you for hanging. Let's make these Friday nights some fun times. We'll keep it going. I'm learning every single time, so it's fun along the way. So thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye now. Bye. See you later. Bye-bye now. Bye, Sarge. Bye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. See you some other time. Maybe I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now. See ya. Goodbye. See you later, alligator. See you next time. After a while, crocodile. Goodbye.